For preppers, true readiness is defined by the quality of the tools we have at our disposal before a crisis begins. As we move through these times, the landscape of survival technology has shifted toward more integrated, high-efficiency systems designed to replace the fragile infrastructure we often take for granted. We've moved beyond simple stockpiling to a strategic focus on energy independence, advanced water purification, and modular gear that adapts to rapidly changing environments. We have identified 25 essential survival gear items and gadgets that bridge the gap between basic emergency preparedness and professional-grade self-sufficiency. Once your protective gear is squared away, you still need a tool that hits back at the environment. The OGT Survival AXE delivers 31 built-in tools wrapped into a compact, tough-as-nails hatchet, and it's ready to tackle anything from a fallen tree to a full-on apocalypse without missing a swing. The resharpenable hatchet blade can handle chopping wood, clearing brush, or even light demolition, and the hammerhead and claw make it just as good for pounding steaks or tearing apart busted gear. Its full-tang, all-steel head gives you solid chopping power, while the glass-filled nylon handle keeps it light and balanced. Inside the handle, you've got a surprise, a 6-inch bimetal saw blade that locks in place and can cut through wood or plastic on the spot. Down at the base, a seatbelt cutter and window punch turn it into a legit car escape tool, while a gas valve wrench and bottle opener add some extra emergency utility. Weighing just over 1.5 pounds, it's compact enough to stash in your truck or bug-out bag. In short, this isn't just a hatchet, it's a 31-in-1 mini survival kit that's ready for anything. And after chopping and clearing, you're right back to the basics. Fire. Titan's Survivor Steel Ferro-Rod throws sparks even when everything's wet, doubling as a built-in mini survival kit thanks to its corded handle. When lighters quit and matches fail, this full-sized Ferro-Rod still sparks up like a champ, giving you flame even in the nastiest conditions. The Ferro-Rod is rated to spark more than 12,000 times. Its handle is woven with 9 feet of Titan's SURVIVORCORD, basically 550 paracord, snare wire, fishing line, and waxed jute all in one. So, in an emergency, you've got instant access to cordage for traps, repairs, or shelter. Oh, and the end of the handle features a high-decibel, waterproof emergency whistle, perfect for signaling when you're in trouble. For use, scrape it with the back of your knife. Aim the 3,000-degree sparks at your tinder or magnesium dust, and then you're cooking or signaling in no time. And this Ferro-Rod works well whether it's freezing temps, pouring rain, or extreme cold. Okay, fire might be the difference between surviving and freezing out there, and this tool delivers every single time. Of course, fire means nothing without clean water to pair with it. The Grayl Geopress Ti purifies water in seconds, all while doubling as a rugged titanium cup you can cook with over an open flame. It's a titanium fortress that turns contaminated water into safe drinking water in just 8 seconds. Crafted from CP4 Grade 1 titanium, it's lightweight yet quite strong, and its capacity fits neatly into any pack. Plus, it uses one-press filtration to remove viruses, bacteria, and protozoan cysts, giving you safe hydration straight from any freshwater source. And the outer titanium cup doubles as a cooking vessel, letting you heat water or meals over coals or an open flame. A one-way silicone valve lets you add electrolyte or sports drink mixes without compromising the filter. Paracord D-ring loops help fill water in precarious situations, while the wide spout delivers water fast enough for filling other containers. With virtually no setup and a flow rate of 5 liters per minute, it's actually so fast. Overall, the Grayl Geopress Ti gives you safe drinking water, cooking ability, and peace of mind. It's like carrying a portable purification plant in your backpack. Now once you're hydrated, food and defense jump to the top of the list. The M48 Hawk Harpoon bridges both worlds, working as a compact knife and a spear that's as versatile for hunting as it is for defense when things turn dangerous. Now, talking about how it's made. From a single piece of 2CR13 stainless steel with a black oxide coating, this harpoon is razor sharp right out of the box, and with a curved blade and piercing point designed for maximum effectiveness. Its lashing holes let you attach it to a wooden shaft for hunting or defense. At 8¼ inches overall, it's compact enough to carry discreetly, yet large enough to handle serious tasks. And its steel construction is solid, so there's no bending or breaking, and the blade excels at both slicing and piercing. Plus, the rubberized sheath keeps it secure on your belt, though one-handed removal can be tricky, sometimes requiring two hands, a minor inconvenience for such a capable tool. So it becomes your go-to hunting weapon, fishing implement, and last resort defense tool all in one. It's a piece of gear that, when society breaks down, could be the difference between a full meal and going hungry, or between safety and vulnerability. And after gearing up to hunt or defend, you'll still need to see what's around you. The Nitecore EX7 blasts through that problem with 6,000 lumens of pure light power, turning pitch-black nights into visible terrain where you can see and be seen. Now talking about its beam patterns. It has 3 customizable patterns, and that lets you adapt to search missions, patrolling, or even outdoor work in uncertain conditions. Plus, it boasts a maximum beam distance of 500 meters and a runtime of up to 570 hours in moonlight mode, so it's designed to last when you need it most. Powered by a single rechargeable battery, it's convenient, reliable, and built to handle tough environments. Special modes like strobe, lumen shield, and search give you options for signaling, scanning, or tactical use. And the EX7 delivers superior illumination and versatility, whether you're clearing debris, navigating collapsed structures, or patrolling your perimeter. In a doomsday scenario, it isn't just about seeing. It's about being prepared, staying safe, and maintaining control in an environment where darkness could otherwise become a serious threat. Overall, with this flashlight, you've got eyes where others see nothing. When visibility isn't your only concern and you need real intel, the KA500 steps up as your lifeline to the outside world when the grid goes silent. Even without batteries, its hand crank generator and solar panel keep the radio running, so you can stay updated when communication lines collapse. Even with no batteries installed, you can generate power as it has a dynamo hand crank generator. Pair that with its 180-degree adjustable solar panel, and you're basically self-sufficient for light and communication. Basically, the KA500 goes beyond a basic radio. It tunes into AM/FM, 2-band shortwave, and 7 preset NOAA weather channels, giving you real-time alerts for hurricanes, storms, and other emergencies. Hidden under the solar panel, there is a 5 LED reading lamp, perfect for tents, cabins, or power outages. There's also a built-in flashlight, and a USB output lets you charge your phone or small electronics via the hand crank, and it runs on 3 AA batteries or via an AC/DC adapter or USB cable, though the batteries are not included. Altogether, this radio keeps you informed and safe by delivering critical intelligence, from weather threats to emergency broadcasts. After staying informed, you'll want a tool that pulls its weight, and the Cayman XXL is built exactly for that, going full powerhouse mode when survival gets physical. At a full 7 inches, it's the biggest fixed blade off-grid has ever made, designed to chop, slice, and defend without hesitation. Measuring 7 inches, we can say it's the largest fixed blade knife off-grid has ever made. Let us tell you, the blade shape is actually inspired by the Cayman EDC and Cayman XL folders and refined into a full-tang, cryogenic D2 steel fixed blade that's lean and extremely versatile. Now, talking about its handle. It uses a G10, which is comfortable, fitting both large and extra large hands, with or without gloves. Here, every detail has been thought through, including the custom Kydex sheath with OG Low Pro belt attachment, keeping your knife lower on your hip for easy all-day carry. So, whether it's processing firewood, building shelter, hunting, or defending your position, the Cayman XXL delivers in every scenario. So in a tactical situation, by tackling everything from daily survival chores to critical defense, it becomes your primary cutting instrument. When the danger isn't physical but literally floating in the air, you need something that shields you completely. Enter the MOP1 CBRN suit. Unlike disposable hazmat gear, this is military-grade protection built for civilians, keeping out chemical, biological, and nuclear threats. Unlike typical MOP gear, which is usually impermeable, this one uses semi-permeable construction with embedded carbon spheres, allowing the suit to breathe while still blocking deadly agents. And let us tell you, this isn't some disposable hazmat suit. It's military-grade protection adapted for civilians who want serious, reliable defense. And you can wear it longer without the exhaustion or dehydration risks that come with traditional suits. Plus, it is built for extended use, lasts at least 30 days under typical conditions, and can withstand up to 10 washes. If it's never exposed to direct threats, it can even last up to 10 years. Here, the digital camouflage pattern adds an extra layer of tactical versatility, while superior puncture resistance keeps you safe from sharp hazards. And the MOP1 isn't just protective gear, it's your survival cocoon. Essentially, it transforms a hostile environment into one you can survive, giving you a fighting chance when conventional safety is gone. Once you're protected, you still need the one primal element that keeps everything going: fire. And this kit makes sure you always have a way to start one. At the center of it is the Pocket Plasma Lighter, which is built to ignite in any weather and paired with backup fire tools, so you'll never face cold nights unprepared. Its single arc plasma flame stays lit through wind, rain, and snow, while a built-in 100 lumen flashlight runs for 2 hours per charge. Plus, an extendable, bendable neck for reaching tricky spots. Then there's the Instafire Ferro-Rod, a last resort spark generator that works even when soaking wet, sending out a shower of 5,000-degree Fahrenheit sparks while producing a 1,000-degree Fahrenheit flame that can boil water or cook a meal, even without wood. For extra versatility, you get 2 Instafire fire ropes, compact enough to carry in your pocket. The kit's slip pockets and 12 elastic loops keep everything organized, while molly straps attach securely to your backpack. Weighing just over 1 pound, this tactical kit is suitable for staying warm, cooking, purifying water, or signaling for help in survival situations, and also gives you a dependable fire source. But even with fire, shelter, and gear, sometimes survival depends on being found, and that's where the ResQLink AIS becomes your lifeline. This beacon instantly transmits your exact location through satellites and AIS, so rescuers can track you anywhere on the planet. So it's basically a rescue beacon that combines satellite communication with local AIS transponders, which gives you the best possible chance of being located quickly by search and rescue teams anywhere on the planet. And once you activate it, the ResQLink AIS sends out your exact GPS location along with local alerts and a 121.5 MHz signal. Also, it sends a 406 MHz distress message with GPS coordinates to a global satellite network while simultaneously alerting nearby vessels through the automatic identification system. It also features NFC technology, allowing users to access diagnostics via a smartphone and verify that their distress message has been received through the new return link service. And for water emergencies, it can be installed in a life jacket and automatically activates upon inflation, immediately signaling rescuers. It also combines global satellite coverage with local rescue awareness, providing peace of mind that help is on the way. In tactical scenarios, this beacon isn't just a gadget. It's your lifeline to survival and connection to the outside world. Once communication is handled, you'll need dependable light again, and the Seeker 4 Pro turns night into day with its powerful beam. Its light pumps out 4,600 lumens, blasting through darkness as if it were daylight. And here, raw brightness isn't the only standout feature. Its dual charging system makes it practical too. Plus, you can recharge it through USB-C with the included smart holster or use the MCC3 magnetic charging cable. That holster does more than store. It automatically locks the flashlight securely and releases it instantly when you need it, while also preventing accidental activation that could reveal your location. The beam itself stretches an impressive 260 meters, making it excellent for security sweeps, nighttime signaling, or navigating rough terrain. Durability hasn't been overlooked either. The Seeker 4 Pro is built tough, with a design that's earned rave reviews for its dependability. In its moonlight mode, it can run continuously for up to 15 days without recharging, and with its IPX8 waterproof rating, heavy rain, splashes, or full submersion won't slow it down. All in all, this flashlight combines versatility, power, and rugged construction, a gear that could easily prove life-saving when the situation turns critical. Light is great, but it won't stop a freezing storm, so the Life Tent steps in as your emergency shelter when the weather goes feral. This tiny bundle unfolds into a heat-reflective two-person tent designed to trap warmth and block brutal wind and rain. This one actually helps to keep hypothermia at bay by expanding into a two-person tent, which is capable of reflecting up to 90% of body heat, packing down to under 9 ounces only and constructed from puncture and tear-resistant PET mylar. It's designed to withstand punishing winds and heavy rain, giving you protection even in the harshest conditions. What makes this shelter so adaptable is its multiple uses. It can be strung between trees as a standard tent, wrapped around the body like a makeshift sleeping bag, or spread out as a ground cover. Setup is quick, only a few minutes, though space can feel tight for 2 larger individuals during long stays. Here's also a built-in 120 decibel survival whistle, which is capable of reaching rescuers from more than a mile away. The included 20-foot length of 550-pound paracord functions both as a tent line and as a multi-purpose cord for emergency repairs. In harsh weather, having this could literally be the difference between surviving and getting into serious danger. Overall, this shelter is lightweight, small, and easy to pack. Once sheltered, the next big threat is injury, and that's why the Adventure Medical Kit's Sportsman 200 comes in. It's a mobile trauma center. This kit is basically your portable trauma center for when things go sideways. Designed for up to 4 people, it stocked everything from minor cuts to serious bleeding with clearly organized sections. It's essentially a portable emergency room that supports up to 4 people and can address everything from minor scrapes to major trauma. This is far beyond the usual collection of adhesive bandages. Inside, you'll find trauma pads for controlling heavy bleeding, EMT shears capable of cutting through clothing in seconds, and an irrigation syringe for cleaning deep wounds to prevent infection. Plus, each section of the kit is clearly labeled for specific types of injuries, so even under stress, you can grab exactly what's needed. The external map shows the layout of supplies at a glance, and the reflective material ensures visibility in low light conditions, whether by headlamp or firelight. And people like the quality supplies, though having some first aid knowledge makes it much more effective. With gear to manage cuts, burns, sprains, and severe bleeding, it's a kit that helps you stabilize emergencies until professional help becomes available. Even with supplies, fire can still fail you in a storm, so the Titan stormproof matches pick up where everything else gives up. These oversized waterproof matches burn like mini torches and stay lit even after being dunked underwater. Unlike standard matches, these heavy-duty sticks measure over 4 inches long and burn for up to 25 seconds each, even after being submerged in water. They allow you to boil water, cook food, stay warm, or signal for help when everything else fails, and it's built for the worst environments. Whether it's rain, snow, or high winds, these matches keep burning. A single kit provides over 5 minutes of total flame time, all in a compact, rugged container. Even after soaking, the matches can be relit, ensuring you always have dependable fire on hand. In survival situations, whether after a hurricane, tornado, or earthquake, or during rugged outdoor trips, maintaining warmth and preparing food are crucial. The Titan Stormproof Match. Kit guarantees that fire will always be within reach. Compact, durable, and built for extreme reliability, it's like carrying fire in your pocket, ready when nothing else will work. Now, when shouting won't help out, these Titan whistles make sure your signal actually carries. Pushing out a piercing 120 decibel blast, they can be heard from over a mile away, even through wind and chaos. That scream cuts through wind, rain, and chaos to make sure you're heard from over a mile away, making them ideal for signaling across rough terrain or in noisy conditions. The P-less design eliminates moving parts that could jam, freeze, or fail, so you can rely on them no matter the environment. And here, each whistle also comes with about a foot of survivor cord, a survival-grade cord containing fishing line, fire-starting tinder, and a metal wire for multi-purpose use, basically a mini survival kit in itself. The spring-loaded clip attaches securely to backpacks, belts, or molly webbing, while the bright orange finish ensures it's easy to locate in an emergency. Users appreciate the whistles' sheer volume and durability, noting that the dual-chamber design produces a distinct sound. The intensity may be startling in quiet areas, but that's exactly the point. Loud, rugged, and cleverly designed, these whistles provide a reliable way to summon help, coordinate with others, or alert people to danger when voices alone can't carry. The real cheat code, though, is starting off fully prepared, and the 72 Pro packs that into one system. This 36-liter waterproof backpack comes loaded with over 60 survival essentials, organized for fast access and real-world emergencies. This is made for 2 people, including water filters, food rations, first aid essentials, and signaling gear. And it's basically a full survival package designed with input from medical experts and first responders. Every piece has a dedicated slot in clearly marked pockets, and survival directions are printed on the inside liner so you can locate items without wasting time. The bag itself also works as a flotation device, while the removable plastic side panels can act as splints or even substitute as snowshoes, adding multi-purpose use to the pack. Not only does it keep everything dry during downpours, but the roll-top closure adds an extra seal against water. Owners highlight the smart organization and durable build, noting it sits comfortably even when packed full. The kit even contains protective gear like thermal gloves, ballistic-rated goggles, and filtration masks, showing that survival often demands teamwork and protection from hazards. Yeah, it's a pricey purchase, but if you want a ready-to-go pack, then this pack covers nearly every survival requirement for 3 days or more. When survival gets hands-on, this Sog XL Folding Entrenching Tool becomes your go-to for digging, chopping, and clearing. Built from high-carbon steel, it folds down compactly, but performs like a full-strength shovel with multiple functions. It's far from being just a shovel. This is actually a compact folding survival tool crafted from high-carbon tempered steel for maximum toughness. You can dig through dirt, chop at light obstacles, and even saw roots with its serrated edge. Thanks to its clever 3-part folding mechanism, it shifts from a traditional shovel to a 90-degree pick, which is great for busting through frozen soil, packed ground, or even ice. The triangular handle provides a solid hold and also allows the tool to be hung when not in use, while the twist lock system keeps it stable under heavy use. Users report that it handles rocky terrain, sand, and dense earth without bending. The trade-off? Its smaller size means big digging jobs take more effort, so it won't replace a full-size shovel if you're moving lots of soil. Even so, it comes with a ballistic nylon sheath that clips onto a belt or tucks neatly into a bag or car. Overall, this tool gives you rugged versatility you may need in any tactical situation. After all that work, you'll need fuel, and the 4 Patriots 4-week emergency food supply kit keeps you fueled. So basically, you'll get 192 servings spread across 11 recipes, delivering roughly 1,300 calories per day to keep you fueled during extended emergencies. And everything comes sealed in 26 Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, giving it a shelf life of up to 25 years when stored properly. What makes it unique is the emphasis on comforting meals like macaroni and cheese, creamy stroganoff, and fluffy pancakes. Because eating familiar food can help maintain morale when conditions are stressful. The triple-layer Mylar keeps out light, oxygen, and moisture, ensuring the food stays edible even when storage isn't perfect. Many users note the meals taste surprisingly good compared to typical survival rations, which is a big plus. Though the calorie count may be on the lower side for people doing heavy physical tasks, but for basic survival needs, it works well. Everything is hand-packed in the US, and the directions are straightforward enough to follow even with limited cooking options. Overall, this kit provides dependable nutrition and comforting flavors that make difficult times more bearable. To tie everything together, literally, this Titan SURVIVORCORD gives you strength plus hidden survival tools inside every strand, and it can hold up to 620 pounds. This cord conceals 3 hidden survival tools in its inner strands: a fishing line, waterproof tinder, and a utility wire. One cord can help you fish for food, start a fire even in wet conditions, build snares, or make antennas, saving you from carrying separate gear for each task. It's essentially a compact survival kit wrapped inside durable cordage and developed originally for Special Forces use. The utility wire is 30 AWG brass, strong, conductive, and non-magnetic, perfect for small traps, improvised antennas, or even campfire cooking wraps. The fire-starting tinder is paraffin-impregnated jute fiber, which ignites quickly, giving you warmth and cooking ability when other options fail. Plus, this cord turns a simple rope into multiple life-saving tools, packing fishing, fire starting, and wiring capabilities into every foot. For anyone serious about survival, it's a space saver, and you're going to get a lot of gear in a single, easy-to-carry product. And when emergencies turn medical, the Raptor Rescue is the tool you're glad you packed. It combines trauma shears with vital emergency tools so you can cut clothing, break glass, or handle urgent situations fast. So basically, it combines 6 key tools: medical shears, strap cutter, ring cutter, ruler, oxygen wrench, and a carbide glass breaker. These aren't basic scissors. They were created with input from EMTs, paramedics, and firefighters, specifically for trauma care where precision and speed are critical. The blades, made from 420HC stainless steel, slice cleanly through clothes, bandages, or other medical material without dulling fast. Its tungsten carbide glass breaker smashes car windows instantly if someone is trapped, while the built-in oxygen wrench ensures you can quickly access emergency oxygen tanks. Professionals value its balance and usefulness, pointing out that it replaces several individual tools, though some note it feels heavier than regular shears. The MOLLE-compatible holster keeps it ready at a moment's notice, so, in survival or tactical situations, it's capable of cutting rings, breaking glass, handling wounds, and managing urgent medical needs. And this isn't just a set of scissors, it's an emergency compact kit. When everything you own is soaked and normal tinder turns useless, this little roll steps in like a cheat code for fire. This isn't just some fancy camping gadget, It's basically a 55-foot roll of wax-infused timber pulp that burns like it was born to defy bad weather. The best part is how simple it is to use. You just pull out a bit from the center, rough it up between your fingers to expose the fibers, and it's ready to spark from a ferro-rod or even a weak, lighter flame. And each strip is fully saturated with oxygen-free wax, so it lights up easily even if it's raining or snowing. And once it catches, it burns hot and steady. It's completely waterproof, windproof, and compact enough to tuck into a small plastic puck case that disappears inside your fire kit or bug-out bag. Sure, you might need to fluff it a little before lighting, but once it's going, you've got a reliable flame that refuses to die out, even in freezing wind. When you're cold, wet, and desperate for warmth, this little roll becomes more than tinder. And once you've got fire handled, staying connected is the next big fight, especially when cell towers topple. The Goethe Xquad skips satellites and signal bars entirely, creating its own mesh network to keep your crew linked. So basically, it uses its own mesh network to keep your group connected. This little unit doesn't need Wi-Fi, satellites, or even a subscription. You can see the live location of up to 30 people at once, all within a range of 5-meter GPS accuracy, which is actually a lifesaver when you're trying to regroup in chaos. It stays alive through long nights in the wilderness with its 48-hour battery life. And its IP67 waterproof rating gives you confidence that rain, mud, or even a river crossing won't stop it. What really makes it stand out is how effortlessly it keeps everyone organized. No cell service, no signal bars, just reliable positioning and simple messaging between units. In disaster zones, dense forests, or remote trails, it gives you the one thing you can't afford to lose: communication. The Goethe Xquad doesn't just track. It connects, it protects, and it brings order back to the silence. But when the air itself starts turning hostile, communication won't matter if you can't breathe. That's where the Avon NH15 steps in. It's an escape hood designed to slip on fast and shield you from chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats. You can slip it on in under 30 seconds and it immediately seals around your head, blocking out chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear threats. And this escape hood gives you those precious minutes to breathe safely and think clearly when everything around you turns toxic. The low-profile filters don't just look sleek. They make it easier to move in tight spaces or crowded areas without snagging on debris. Its wide viewing lens lets you keep visibility even in low light or thick smoke, which matters more than people realize when you're trying to find your way out. There's even a reflective patch on the back so rescuers can spot you quickly in poor lighting. The NH15 offers 15 minutes of full respiratory protection, which might not sound like much, but in an emergency, 15 minutes is time to escape, regroup, and live. Plus, it has a 5-year shelf life, so you can pack it and forget it until the day you really need it. It's small, light, and designed for one purpose: buying you time when the air itself becomes your enemy. After securing breathable air, the next danger is blood loss, because a bad bleed can take you out in minutes. The SOF Tourniquet is built for one-handed use under stress, locking down arterial bleeding with fast, firm compression. And this is one of the most trusted tools carried by medics, soldiers, and serious preppers. Its 1.5-inch reinforced polyester strap glides smoothly through a rugged composite buckle, tightening without snagging. Designed for one-handed use in high-stress situations, it delivers fast, precise compression that can stop arterial bleeding and save a life. Plus, the machined aluminum windlass rod, crafted from aircraft-grade metal, gives you consistent torque and unshakable durability. Once tightened, the tri-ring lock system secures the windlass firmly in place, while the tourniquet retention assistance clip keeps it steady for one-handed use. Here, a built-in slack indicator wedge ensures proper tension, and the time tag lets you record the moment of application. Lightweight, compact, and low profile, it won't catch or snag when folded in your kit. Every piece of this tool has been designed for reliability under chaos, from battlefield conditions to remote wilderness injuries. Whether you're treating a teammate, a family member, or yourself, the SOF Tourniquet gives you the control to stop the bleeding, stabilize, and survive. And if the situation escalates into full airborne chaos, you need more than a hood. You need a full defensive setup. The Mira Safety Evac Pack packs a gas mask, filters, and radiation protection into one rapid deploy leg-mounted kit. Here, the CM6M full-face respirator offers panoramic vision and a comfortable airtight seal made from durable bromobutyl rubber that resists chemical agents. It's basically a complete defense kit. Gas mask, filters, and radiation protection, all packed into one tactical leg-mounted pouch for fast deployment. Inside, you get two high-performance filters. The NBC-77 SOF, which blocks nuclear, biological, and chemical threats, and the VK530, which shields against smoke and other toxic fumes. Add in Mira Ki potassium iodide pills, and you're protected even during a nuclear fallout. Plus, the drop leg pouch keeps everything secure and ready to grab in seconds, with room for hydration gear and a canteen hookup. Whether it's urban evacuation, wildfires, or nuclear emergencies, this kit keeps you breathing clean air when the world around you turns poisonous. Built for comfort and mobility, the AVAC pack lets you move fast without sacrificing protection. So, that was our list of 25 essential survival gear and gadgets preppers should carry. Which one would you love to carry? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and share this video if you find it helpful.